And time for our next question, and it comes.
This one directed at Mr. Ruiz. In the past year, several deputy constables from various precincts have been arrested for illegal activity, including abusing their power as a law enforcement official. If elected, do you plan to retain the current deputies? And how would you handle one of your deputies if they were arrested or caught abusing their power?
Well, now the deputies fall under civil service. It has to go through a panel. It's not really up to the constable himself. I can't go in there and just fire anybody, and I would not do that. I would give everybody the opportunity that they deserve to keep their jobs. I think it's only fair. I don't think you can throw somebody out in the street and leave the family hanging. If they deserve a job, they need to keep their job.
Thank you, Mr. Ruiz. We go to Mr. Guardiola.
I think you have to give the benefit of the doubt to that individual, because a lot of times people get accused of doing something and it turns out that it's not correct. My experience as an investigator, I've seen that. So I would give them the benefit of the doubt and maybe just place them on administrative leave or something until the case gets cleared.
Thank you, Mr. Guardiola. We go to Mr. Ibarra.
Yes, also I used to be an internal affairs investigator. I would thoroughly investigate the case, the complaint against that officer, and I would determine if there was a wrongdoing or not.
Okay, thank you. As we go to Mr. Carmona, same question.
I concur with Mr. Guardiola as to we need to investigate first. Anybody can be accused or arrested for something. That doesn't mean you're guilty. But one of the biggest things we can do is better background checks on our new employees. We need to do that more thoroughly. And like I said, and drug testing, to me, it's a big thing. In fact, that's why a lot of people were against me. I was testing everybody and challenging everybody. And to me, that's nothing bad. If you can agree with me on that, I'm telling you, most people would. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carmona. As we go to Mr. Del Valle in 30 seconds, same question.
Yes, and if I'm elected your next constable for Precinct 4, I plan to keep everybody that's there. Everybody deserves a chance to work. If they're there to work, then so be it. Let them stay there with me, work, and work together. If we do have some deputies that fall in the bad side of the law, well, then we investigate it and we let the due course of the law take its course. And if they're wrong and they're fired.
Thank you, gentlemen, for all your answers. We're going to take a break right now, and we'll continue with the debates on 8 in just a moment right here on KGNS TV.